Hi, I'm Alicia Archer and I'm founder and creative director of Pattern Hive Design Studio. My background in design started early. I come from a creative family that inspired and guided me throughout my childhood. It started at an early age in school where I studied art and textiles and where I really found my passion for design. Then went on to art college where I studied art and design and had a fond passion for print and textiles and photography, which then led me on to do my degree in textile design and an MA, where I really found my best passion for pattern design. I went on to do the AVA CST design course. I learned all my CAD skills, and then from that followed on to studying in a design studio for one of the global leaders in home furnishing, and I picked up lots of new skills there. I then went on to set up my own design business and take that leap of faith then to go self-employed, which is where I am now. Whilst working in a design studio, I picked up lots of new skills which I didn't learn during education. So it was really being in the thick and heart of a design studio where you learn the ins and outs of what's happening within the business. So I had the opportunity to work on creative customer accounts as well as designing at the same time as well. So in doing that, I was given the opportunity to learn the full design and production process, so right through from initial designing, communicating with the customers, having that interaction, which was really good, and then following on from that, the full production process and then selling then. So it was nice to have a full overall round perspective of the textile design industry, being in the heart of the design studio. My education shaped my approach to design by enabling me to learn lots of different processes and ways of working. I was able to define what worked for me. My design process usually starts off with researching current trends, inspiration for the year or seasons ahead. I then go on to mocking up boards for those, and then working on initial artwork. And then if it's hand painted or hand drawn artwork, I'll then scan those into the computer, start working on mock-up compositions, and then looking at the repeat design then in CAD, so we'll be using AVA. Following on from that, I'll start working on colourways and developing different colour options. And then to finalise, it would be then mocking the design up within a room setting, so either a texture map or another form of mock-up design to see the design in situ then, and so the customer then gets an idea of the product and the scale, which is really helpful. My work is inspired from many different things, so mostly nature, as it's readily available and constant source of inspiration. Flowers never fail to inspire. Customers love flowers as well. And at the moment, the healing effects of like lush leafy greens, bringing the outdoors in, that concept, and also fantasy, imaginative designs that can lead you on to travel and escape just to get away from the situation that we're in right now, which I find quite inspiring. I work within a team, so my main role is managing the design studio, Pattern Hive, and I work with an experienced team of vibrant designers. I've always worked within a team within my career, so I find that working with a team of like-minded, supportive people can be very empowering. It's good to bounce ideas off each other, share skills, and work together towards a common goal. The design world is very competitive. Not every working environment is as supporting as one another, so it's always key to remember that your role's always important and valued within that unit. for Pattern Hive, we create designs for mostly the home furnishing market, so different sectors such as bedding, home furnishings and wall coverings. The design styles translate quite well within the different industries and crossover. The only difference would be mostly that the scale and dimensions of the designs can differ. You can also get panels, so wall murals and bedding panels, so that would be where you've got more scope then to design without any other limitations on scale or repeat. I first started using CAD design when I was in art college, where we had Photoshop classes, where I first found my passion for print and learning that for print design. It then followed on when I was at university, where we had Photoshop and Illustrator lessons. It was there that I found that you could then use CAD software to produce pattern designs, and that's where my passion for pattern came in. And then I really found an interest in the endless possibilities that could be used from CAD and how that can be applied in production methods. That, coupled with digital printing as well, and the instant impact of design with that, was really interesting for me. I use AVA in my work to clean up designs, separate artwork, put designs into repeat, and also create new colourways and get designs print ready for production for customers. AVA has enabled me to efficiently create seamless repeat patterns to a professional standard for print ready production. My favourite creative feature in AVA is the real-time repeat feature. It's a game changer. Using CAD software for the first time can be quite daunting, but don't be nervous. As long as you've got some basic computer and Mac knowledge, the rest will flow, and it's quite easy to learn step-by-step instructions and follow video tutorials. My advice would be take your time to learn the different tools within the software. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Have lots of fun playing around within the software, getting to know the tools. The real learning comes with time and practice when working on projects. The last year has transformed many people's lives and businesses, forcing them to get online, to communicate, learn and do business. For me, I was already operating online, communicating with clients, presenting and selling designs via the online shop, so it wasn't a huge change for Pattern Hive. I feel we are being smarter online now, and the positive impact that has on the climate is great, with more companies going green to offset their carbon footprint. Step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes the best way to truly learn is to be thrown right into the deep end, and hopefully you'll hit the ground running. Keep feeding your passion, fueling your creativity with new ideas and inspirations. Tap into design resources available to you, do market research, visit trade shows, learn new skills through workshops and tutorials, and get experience in the industry. Don't be afraid to try new experiences or be put off by closed doors. New opportunities are always just around the corner, so keep going. Stay connected with people and what's happening in the current market. Utilise social networks such as Instagram, Pinterest and LinkedIn. Expect highs and lows, they're inevitable, but remember they're part of the journey and hopefully will shape you and drive you to succeed.